Hey, how you doing? You know, there are many good reasons for injecting carbon dioxide into our aquariums, but there is one big drawback for me, and that is plants grow so fast that I'm always trimming. It seems like I'm trimming all the time. And I guess that's not a big problem. I shouldn't be complaining about plants that are healthy, right? So yeah, today I'm going to be trimming stargrass, limnophila. Oh no, I might actually, yeah, I think I'm going to leave the limnophila sessiliflora. I think I like the way it looks right now. So I'll just do the stargrass, the ludwigia, and even the rotala needs trimming today. So that's a slower grower, but today it really does need trimming. It's at the top and going over sideways as well. So that's a good thing. The other thing I want to show you is how the blackbeard algae is disappearing from my anubias and my java fern. And that's what carbon dioxide will do for you. The carbon dioxide makes the stem plants grow so fast that the blackbeard algae can't compete with that, and so it dies off. Now, I have some pest snails, which I don't really like, but I put up with them because they do such a good job. So they have been eating off, as the blackbeard algae dies off, it gets softer, right? And then the pest snails can come along and eat up what's left of the blackbeard algae. And that's a good thing. Now, the other reason I keep the pest snails is because they're small enough to clean the leaves of the stargrass. So that's one of the main reasons I put up with them, because a bigger snail wouldn't be able to do that, I don't think. The leaves on the stargrass are just too delicate. I was really looking at some red racer nearite snails that April's aquarium had. But I thought, I'm going to pay $10 per snail, and then they're going to up and leave my tank in the middle of the night, and then I'm going to come and find a dried out $10 snail on the floor. So I better not do that. I have to get some new lids, and that's one of my projects coming up too, is to get some better lids, maybe some polycarbonate lids that I will cut myself so that they fit properly with just the right holes, and no place for a red racer nearite to leave. I hope April's aquarium will get more of those. They're sold out now, but someday. And even if I get some of the other nearites are quite nice too. So I might get some of those, who knows. The other thing I wanted to tell you is that my idea of adding ember tetras to this tank, I'm kind of rethinking that because I don't want to disturb the status quo right now. The cardinals and corridors have sort of settled in with one another, and they're seeming to fill up the tank enough. There's enough activity in the tank that I'm kind of happy with that. So I don't think I'm going to get ember tetras. But I have some other projects coming up, and who knows, maybe I will get ember tetras then. We don't know yet. Okay, so I'm going to go now and do some work. I'm going to test the water, and we either need to do a top-up or a change of water depending on the results of the test. And then I will also show you the anubias and the java ferns that are getting cleaner and cleaner. The blackbeard algae is going away. And the old 55 also has blackbeard algae dying off because I've had the stem plants in there for 2 weeks. And in this week coming up, I'm going to add some carbon dioxide to that tank. So it did quite well, that old tank. A lot of the blackbeard algae has gone away just by adding the stem plants. And so I want to see how the carbon dioxide will affect that, if it accelerates the perishing of that should be a movie, the perishing of the blackbeard algae. Sounds intriguing. Okay, I better go and do some work, and then I'll be back in seconds for you, probably half an hour for me. Okay, so here we are with our new haircut. I took away quite a bit of stargrass and yeah, some of the Ludwigia and some of the Rotala. So I've been keeping algae on the rocks because something has been giving off calcium carbonate into the water. And I think it was the rocks because since I let the algae grow, it has come down. So when I tested the water, the parameters were quite acceptable. Still a little bit high for corridors and cardinal tetras, but they don't seem to mind too much. I think that they'll be fine. Yeah. And so here is the Java fern looking much greener than it did before. The leaves were quite dark with the blackbeard algae. You can see that one back leaf has patches. That's the pest snails are still working on it. And look at that Anubias, eh? See that old leaf? That old leaf is about 8 years old. And it got holes in it from the blackbeard algae, making it rot away in parts. But yeah, I left that there for the experiment. I'm just gonna take it out. I think I'll take it out now because it's gone far enough. Don't have to have it all gone. And it's getting a new leaf there. So I think I'll take it out and trim it up and see how it goes. I don't think it has too many new leaves though, so I don't know. Maybe I will leave those old ones for a little while just to bulk out the place, that spot. Even though it doesn't get seen mostly, it's mostly the fish that enjoy that plant. But yeah, we'll see what happens. Yeah. Yeah, I planted some of the Ludwigia cuttings in the middle there. See that in the middle? So some of the cuttings from that Ludwigia are now down here. I was actually thinking of replacing this Java fern with another crypt, but I'm not too happy with crypts because they don't behave themselves. They just run all over the place and make a havoc. Oh well. Yeah, I think we'll just leave that Java fern because it is getting much cleaner now, so I think I can live with it. And then, I don't know if I can get it, but that Vallisneria, some of those leaves on top, some of them are more than 4 feet long. So they're doubling back. They come from the left to the right and then double back. The cardinals don't know what to do because the plants are all gone. You just don't know what to do with yourselves now. What you do is you swim from left to right and then from right to left. You know the drill. Okay. Okay, so thank you for watching this one and hope to see you next time. Okay, goodbye.